Today I'm trying out the Happy Camper blend from Good Day Coffee, and while I prepare it, I'm going to give you some background about the company. I also want to give you fair warning. If you are a coffee connoisseur, you are almost guaranteed to be triggered by what I'm about to do. I only recently started drinking coffee, and I'm very particular about how I enjoy it. The way I like my coffee isn't complicated, but I'm sure it's going to be an insult to how most people think a proper cup of coffee should be made. You should also know that this video isn't sponsored or paid for by Good Day Coffee. We just wanted to show our support for another local business. So first, a little about the Happy Camper blend. Good Day Coffee describes it as a balanced blend of chocolate and fruit flavors that is great for espresso and drip coffee. The beans are of Guatemalan and Ethiopian origin. I really like the way the coffee is packaged as well. I wasn't expecting the bag to have a tearaway freshness seal with a resealable zipper, and I'm a sucker for anything in a black and white minimalistic style anyway. Upon opening the bag, the aroma of chocolate notes became very evident. As I began to grind with my pestle and mortar, the sensation of smelling the freshly roasted beans strengthened tenfold. I chose to use my pestle and mortar to grind the beans because it takes me back to a time when my wife and I were first married. She may just be the world's greatest coffee fan, so I wanted to get her something that would make making a cup of coffee an experience, not just a routine. Little did I know at the time how difficult and messy it could be to do things this way. It also takes quite some time and energy to get the coffee ground finely enough, so if you just want to drink a cup of coffee, maybe use something electrical to help grind the beans. After quite a while, I got the beans to my preferred grind and moved on to the next step. Now I think this is where my sins against the artistic type of coffee lovers begin. I'm going to use a Keurig to brew. Let's talk about Good Day Coffee. The team at Good Day Coffee has over 40 years of combined experience in the coffee industry, and they use that experience to find and roast some of the best coffee on the planet. There are 3 main people operating the company, so let's go over who they are and what they do. First is Caleb Hobday. Caleb was the first person to ever introduce me to coffee, and I'm thankful to call him a friend. When I was a teenager, I absolutely hated coffee. Caleb was working at a local coffee shop called The Coffee Cup. The Coffee Cup has always had open mic nights and hosted live music events, so I found myself visiting quite often. I remember Caleb asking me to meet him at the Coffee Cup one afternoon, and he was brewing all sorts of varieties of coffees, trying to find one that I liked. And we did Ethiopian coffee brewed with a Chemex. He went all out. I knew that what I was tasting was good coffee, but still didn't enjoy it. Well, a decade later, I finally liked coffee, and Caleb's passion for coffee is still going strong. At the time of making this video, he has been a Q grader with Coffee Quality Institute for 5 years and has turned his passion into a business. Tammy Johnson is the second person involved with Good Day Coffee. She grew up in Alaska where cafe culture is very important. In 1992, she settled down in Oklahoma and 15 years later decided it was time to bring a new kind of place to the city of Poto. So she opened the Coffee Cup, which became a staple and is still the best place to get coffee in southeastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas. Over the history of the Coffee Cup, she partnered with multiple roasting companies from far away. But now she is embarking on a new journey with Good Day Coffee by roasting specialty coffee locally in Poto. Ryan Redden is the final member of the Good Day Coffee trio. He grew up in the River Valley and started out at age 15 pouring coffee at a local cafe. He learned the ins and outs of every position, including being a busboy and working behind the counter. He has held the title of Director of Operations for large national brands as well. With more than 20 years in the specialty coffee industry, Ryan has a complete understanding of large business operations. He also competed in 2014 to be the best in the world at making coffee, gaining acclaim as top 5 US coffee maker in the documentary titled Barista. Ryan has traveled the world, but consulting brought him back to Oklahoma to do what he loves, providing the best coffee he can to people who love it. It seems impossible for me not to make a mess today, but it's okay. Okay, back to the coffee. I don't usually like hot drinks, plus it's summer in Oklahoma, so I always have iced coffee. Sometimes I will add sweetener, but for this, I just used a little bit of my favorite cream. I did have a tiny sip before I added the cream so that I could experience the natural flavors of the coffee before covering it up with sugar and flavoring though. Good Day Coffee currently offers 5 unique blends that are locally roasted. I can't wait to try them all and taste the differences. Each bag contains 12 ounces of coffee, and you can get whole roasted beans or pre-ground. Prices range from $15 to $26 per bag, and you can go to gooddaycoffee.com to shop for your new favorite coffee. If you're local to the River Valley area, you can also go to the Coffee Cup to pick up a bag. If you're into guitar pedals, please visit us at tapedals.com. Thank you for watching and have a good day.